everybody. Welcome to the party. We're so glad you're here with us tonight and bearing with us through our technical difficulties that we hope we have fixed. Let's say that's a hope for that tonight. Thank you for joining us for our All Femme and Enby game, Emissaries of Avithna. We are short one person tonight, but we will have someone else joining us as soon as they're done with a staff meeting. So it'll be fun. We are in the midst of fun times in Avithna, but first I want to make a few announcements. We want to thank our awesome sponsors, Devin Rue, the mistress of maps. You can find all of her beautiful work over at Devin Rue Inc. At rueinc.com. I can't remember that. That's rueinc.com. And then check out our other sponsor, Tabletop Loot, makers of fine dice and other gaming accoutrements. I think they have dice trays now and t-shirts and mugs and really cool stuff like that. So go check them out. You can get all sorts of neat dice from them. And then, of course, let's not forget our awesome merch sponsor, So Nerdwear. It's what the nerds wear. And if you use the code WELCOME, you will get 10% off the merchandise in their store. So go check that out. Also, the best way to support us in making these awesome games available on the channel and supporting artists and creators is by following us and supporting us on our Patreon. Go check that out over there. There should be something in the chat about that. That money goes straight to the creators here on the channel, and it's a really awesome way to support us. And then, of course, if you want to talk to some super awesome people, come check out our Discord. We have a lot of people there, and people keep joining. It's a lot of fun. We have so much fun, and come hang out with us there. Also, we have some super cool podcasts. You can check them out. There are 3 right now, but we will be adding more shortly. I know there's a Curse of Strahd one coming, which I'm kind of excited about, and there are some others in the works. So go check those out on your podcast provider. All right, let's have people introduce themselves. I'm going to start with Silent Ferrets.
Hello, I'm Silent Ferrets. I play Prekirti, the wizard who is totally normal and doesn't spend all of her time talking to inanimate objects and listening to them. Also, I'm going to be recording one of those podcast episodes tomorrow. Hopefully it'll go well. It's our first recording, and I'm nervous. And I'm at Thousand Heads on Twitter and Silent Ferrets on itch.io because I design games and stuff.
Cool. Mariam.
Hi, I am Mariam, and I will be playing Bubbershare, who is a Tiger Folk rogue that is getting into some bardliness. That's, I think I am where the thirst lies, as well as the hijinks lies.
Fair.
I am where the thirst lies, she said. They said.
And, of course, Fox.
Hey, folks. I'm Fox Barrett at Fox_Barrett on the Twitter, and tonight I will be playing Kavi, a halfling in over her head. Also, I have dinner. Sorry about that, folks.
Well, when you run from one stream to another, that's what happens.
2 streams, 3 streams. I'll stream for 24
Whatever.
hours.
It
I'll
works.
do it for 48 hours. Fuck it, I don't care. Bring it, baby.
And I'm Kate. I'm the storyteller for the evening, and I try to keep the thirst and hijinks somewhat in check and on storyline. But I really don't. Let's be real. I don't have control at all.
You need a stick, and you need to hit us with the stick.
I think I'd like it too much.
Bubbershare would really like that way too much.
Honestly,
so yes, if you
Prekirti might be into it.
Yeah, thanks, TBM. Anyway, so we are having fun. We're missing 2 people tonight, like I said, but Leona will be joining us as soon as she can. Okay, who wants to talk about what happened last week in Avithna?
I'll do it.
Go ahead.
All right, this will be a good chance for also the sound test because apparently someone couldn't hear me all the time.
You're a little quiet, yeah, when you started talking earlier.
Is it okay now, or is it?
It's better now, for sure. I think it's hard for me to tell like what level like everybody's at because I can't run the stream and check at the same time.
Yeah. All right. So let's see now. We had tea and cakes with a colonialist noble jerk face, and we cock blocked the heck out of him by tickling his ears with the tail of a tiger and giving his sweaty face even more moisture on it because he had a vengeful rag he was wiping his face off with. That was important. I dropped a vase in the bath. Shoot. I know other stuff happened.
Asha went on a date.
Asha had a date and it was adorable. And Kavi had a date and it was actually really, I think, cool and touching.
We're adorbs as well.
Yeah, and we've got a plan. We've got like a plan of attack. We're gonna hunt down the Vasahatan colonialist jerk faces in their wherever they're hiding, break into their place and steal all of their stuff.
A boat heist, I think. Maybe.
It might be a boat, but wasn't there going to be some info gathering first?
Gather
like
some info.
Yeah, we don't know where to heist first, so we have to go figure it. We have to do some legwork, which I think came off Shadowrun, so that's a probes.
I think Kavi and I were going to go with the poor people. I was going to go with the Adventurers Guild. Sita was doing stuff with her new friend, and I know Barbara Share had plans. I just don't remember what they are.
I got an invitation because I completely lost track of time, and it turns out the Lunar Festival is upon us, and I need to go visit family.
I think the whole party got the invitation too.
Yeah, that's right.
You can take whoever you want with you.
Yes, and I will take the whole party, or at least whoever's here, and we will assume the NPCs were there in the background.
Now, I have been in town during the Lunar Festival. I stayed indoors the whole time and just kind of stared out the window at the people having celebrations because I didn't understand.
No, we haven't done it. We're going to go.
Oh no, before
in previous years. This
past.
Isn't my first time here in this time of year.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm just assuming that I had kind of that sad moment looking out the window. What are they doing?
Okay, so after your fun events of many dates and Barbara Share singing all by themselves, and
oh yeah, that.
Yeah, that.
And all the fun. So you all go to bed for the night, and you wake up the next morning, and in the common room when you come out are 5 packages addressed to each of you.
Sorry. I don't want to blow out anyone's headphones, but like,
is that in character?
Yeah, you actually see like this is Bumper is very gregarious and like passionate and emotional, but this is like 5-year-old squee, like absolute unbridled joy, which is something that you haven't yet seen. And
we have seen some pretty intense displays of joy out of Babar Share on a number of occasions. So the idea that there is a level beyond that, which we could not experience, like Goku's hair just like turned gold and hit his butt. We can't even handle it.
Well, those were adult squeals of joys.
Different squeals.
And so yeah, just sort of runs to the package and just starts opening their package.
Yeah, you open the package, and in it you find a stunningly gorgeous black and yellow outfit. And I don't know what outfit you want, but it is gorgeously designed. It's new, it's festive, and it's beautiful.
It's one of those, I know exactly why it's here and what it is. So for me, I'm just like, and I just immediately put it on. And then I'm like, oh wait, I'm supposed to take a bath first. I take it off and go jump in the
Now we're in the common room on the bottom floor of
No, you're in the common room of your suite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I liked this so much better when I had the first mental picture though, because it involved Barbara Share stripping in the middle of the common room of the inn.
I wouldn't put it past them.
I mean, it'd be awesome.
But yeah, I immediately realized, oh right, shower first. So I take it off, gently place it down, and then run to the shower, run to the bath, and just swan dive in.
Kavi, I think these are laced with some sort of strange powder that may have driven Baba Cher insane.
Can you ever? How do you calibrate with Baba Cher? Honestly, like you need like some kind of a baseline to work from. They've never provided one. So
This is fair. This is fair.
Yeah, I mean, I pop my box open and take a look inside.
I guess I shall too. I pop my box open.
Kavi, you have a beautiful outfit, much in keeping with the ones that you have gotten this whole time in the city. It is a gorgeous red with a pink, like a nice pink detailing in it. You just keep getting outfits.
And I just shout from the like the pool, shower first.
Why?
I
But okay.
I smell it hits. Just kind of do a quick check.
Because it's nice to be freshly clean when you put these on, like, you know, clean body, new clothes. It's a Lunar Festival thing.
Okay, I cautiously open it.
Yours is a beautiful long blue and purple with silver detailing on it.
Is it a dress?
It's whatever you want it to be, because I don't know what your specific. It would be to your specifications. The person who's giving this to you knows what you like to wear.
Interesting. I really liked the dress that Baba Cher helped have made, and I really liked the suit that I got yesterday. So either of those would work for me.
I think that we would do the dress that Barbara Shire had made, because it's a little bit fancier, right?
All right, cool. Yeah. It's a dress. I'm in a dress.
I mean,
you're in a dress.
I was about to say, it's like my first order of business is going to be like, Sita, how do I get into this thing? But like, if that's the case, then yeah, like it finally has a damn pair of pants, so I can just walk around and be comfy.
We should. Sorry, I'm sorry. I just really need to mention that right now, before we change or get in the bath, I'm dressed exactly like a shorter Barbara Cher.
Yeah, that's right. You have been dressed like Barbara Cher. That's fair. We got to remember that. So Asha opens theirs, and it is a deep, deep forest green with golden lace through it, and it's kind of like flight patterns. Like it looks like that. And then Sita's is, Sita's color is yellow, but this is more of an orange that blends into this really vibrant red at the bottom of it. Sorry, with a lot of like just gorgeous detailing in a black thread all over it.
Somewhere Leona is squealing, and she doesn't know why.
I know, but she just is. It's inside.
She just knows.
So.
I mean, and then yeah, like I'll like walk into the bathroom. I don't friggin' care. Like scrub up real quick, and then just get dressed.
I hop into the bathtub with my friend the vase.
And Barbara Cher.
Yes.
Yeah, and I clean up and I sort of like perfume myself and everything, and I shake myself dry till I'm floofy, and then put the outfit on. And I'm like, happy Lunar Festival, everybody! And I just go smush everybody in like a tiger hug.
Happy Lunar Festival, Cher.
Happy Lunar Festival? So we're celebrating the moon.
Yeah.
In a sense, kind of, yeah. That's part of it.
I'm not sure I quite know everything. I just know that on this day, I get new clothes and food and money.
Pretty much.
I feel like Prakirti probably knows, but since I don't know, I'm playing her dumb about this.
It's a big party. People are happy. Just let it wash over you.
Mommy G cooks. She usually never cooks, but she cooks.
Really? Well, now that I would actually pay to see. Is that what we're going? Is that what we're going to?
Yeah. So like it's already morning, and we should be there before mid-morning.
Then lead the way, I suppose. I mean.
Yep. Like once we're all dressed and everything, we head out.
And I'm going to say Asha and Sita are with you. They would be. And then, so yeah, you head into the town and you just see people bustling and happy, going all over town. There doesn't seem to be a party in the streets. Everybody is going somewhere, but people are going to different places, and there's a lot of joy and jubilance in the air.
I'm just hugging everybody as we're going through. It's slowing us down just a little.
Cher, ask first, ask. Oh, no, there they go. They're just doing their thing. Okay.
Most everyone hugs you back and is not weirded out by it at all. Seems like
it's free hugs day today.
Yeah.
I'm just dodging legs.
There are some other short people. You're not the only one.
Fair enough.
You make it to Mummy G's place, and there is some small decorations on the door that say Happy Lunar Festival. But then you open the door, and inside you just smell the most amazing food just wafting down.
This is my first time at Momoji's place. I wasn't there last time.
Yes, this is your first.
Nice.
There's just the smell of food, and you walk in and you hear people talking, and it seems like a very festive and exciting area.
Yeah, I'm just like, and I just make a beeline for the food.
Is Momoji the one that is also the head of the assassins?
No, Mummy G is the most well-renowned courtesan in the city.
Okay.
We have another name for her. She's
Jade.
Jade.
Yeah.
Jade. But not
Her
necessarily.
name's not actually Mummy G. That's what I call her.
Yeah. I knew that, but I just couldn't remember the other stuff.
No,
that's fair.
Lady
Honestly,
Hema is the head of the Assassin's Guild. And you walk in, and there are people, as you would expect, Barashare. There are tons of people here, people you know, people you grew up with. Lady Hema is actually in the corner, Auntie Hema to you. And Mummy G comes up to you and says, Barashare, you have made a Happy Lunar Festival, gives you a giant hug, which is a big deal because that's not something she normally does.
Oh.
And I just am like giving back that hug.
And she hugs all of you if you let her.
I let her.
Sure. This is certainly a different set of circumstances than it was last time. I thought there was a whole foot thing last time we were here.
Yeah, well, it's the Lunar Festival. It's a lot different.
Okay.
Yeah. And then she says, come in, get some food. And there is a spread. There are 2 tables full of food.
This is comped? This is all free?
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever's at hand.
Mummy G made that. Mummy G made that. Mummy G made that. And then there's this whole bowl of like this sweet dish. And this is mine.
Hang on.
And she laughs and she goes, I made it just for you.
I know.
And then she also comes up to you and she says, and of course, let's not forget your gifts. It's time for the Lunar Gifts. And she hands each of you a small, kind of beautifully appointed pouch. It's like gorgeously decorated, and for Barashare, it's the same color as the clothes you're wearing today. For all of you, like they're matched to the clothes that you're wearing today.
Like Power Rangers.
Yeah, kind of. Well, deal with it.
I'm teasing
Hey, Power Rangers is cool.
Yeah. No.
What's in the pouch? Because immediately it's like
Money. You each got 10 silver from Mummy G.
Thank you. I didn't get you anything.
No, that's okay. This is what it's about. We give to others on this day. And she's smiling, which normally she gives you like when you met her before, she was like sardonically smiling. She's not like the most, but she seems to be happy and in her element today.
So this is okay. This is a very genuine sort of joy, rather than the sort of weird business happy she had before. Okay. Yeah, festivities. Festivities are great. This is good food. Thank you for the money. I do like money.
Happy Lunar Festival.
Happy Lunar Festival. Yes. Apologies, I'm a bit out of practice. It's been a few years.
Well, eat, have fun, mingle. I'll be here if you need anything. And she walks off to other people.
Is there a similar festival in the Atavi villages, or is that different? Because I know we're nearby.
I think there are similar festivals, but this is a different kind of area. So culturally, it's a little bit different. So you have festivals like this, but they're not exactly this festival.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and a lot of the sort of like depending Depending on place to place, they also have like open houses like thingies, but it depends on your community, your stuff, and everything.
If it's okay, I think I'd like to say that the similar thing for me involves open houses because I like that idea.
Yep, that's totally fine.
And that probably makes me sad, nostalgic, and happy all at the same time.
And I say that usually I sometimes go visit the other houses of my friends. I completely lost track, otherwise I would have told you about this and more. We don't have to go anywhere else, but I would at least like, you don't have to accompany me, but I would
just
like to
out
make
with
sure
it, Cher. Like, where are we going?
We're just going to other places like this with the same amount of food and just saying hello. We don't have to stay here the entire time.
Okay, like, listen, point me at whatever food you got. I'm eating it. That's happening. I haven't had a lunar festival and I don't even know how long. Last time I was in town, which was like, let's just not talk about that. It's been a while.
Yeah, so I wouldn't eat your fill over here because we will be eating a little bit of everything at everyone else's houses.
Don't you worry about Kavi's stomach.
I motion to Baba Share and I kind of whisper, but not quiet enough. So Kavi can jump in if she wants to. But Baba Share, I have a friend who doesn't get out much and basically lives in the Adventurers Guild. And do you think it's possible we could bring them something at some point?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
I mean, they're more than welcome to join us. I mean, literally, did you see everybody outside? Everybody's house hopping today.
Okay. I'm worried Wexley is probably shut in and doing nothing. Because that seems like what they might do.
For them to come here.
Okay, I mean, I don't want to presume.
Okay. Do you want me to come with you to go check on your friend?
Sure, we all can go.
Yeah, we can come back here. So I quickly go to Mummy G and explain the situation and say we'll be back.
Oh, bring whoever.
Yeah. So we go to where you think Wexley is.
Okay. They've got a room in the Adventurers Guild where they basically have stayed ever since things went nuts for them, whatever that story was that we haven't fleshed out, which is fine. We don't have to play it out. I just was kind of thinking it might be Procurity would worry about them.
You find Wixley actually in the Adventurers Guild in a main area. He's not in his room, and he is like eating. There's some other adventurers around who seem to be also having a festive day, but kind of eating off by himself. He tends to be a little bit of a loner.
Well, I mean, if I recall, Wixley is a goblin?
Yes.
So possibly not the most popular person. I don't know goblins in Avithna, but
they're not bad. They're just other people. They're just not seen very often.
Okay. So, Wixley, hi. We're apparently celebrating a festival. I brought you some food.
Oh, hi, Procurity. Happy Lunar Festival.
Oh, right. Happy that thing.
Happy Lunar Festival. And
hi.
I sort of gauge whether like hug or hand, like fist bump,
if you go in for a hug, Wixley will give you a hug back.
Okay, so
he's very short, but he will give you like the hug back.
Yeah. Well, I sort of bend down, like anytime someone's really short,
fair.
I bend down to them.
And he says, "Happy Lunar Festival."
Happy Lunar Festival. It seems like you're enjoying a feast.
Yeah, a little bit. It's been fun.
Did Kavi tag along with us, or did Kavi stay behind?
I'm trying not to like step on top of people while they talk.
Oh, okay. No, I wasn't sure. Sorry.
Hi. Happy Lunar Festival. I'm Kavi, by the way.
Hi, I'm Wixley. Happy Lunar Festival.
These are my friends' companion things. That's why I've been away for a while.
Oh, okay.
So we thought we'd come say hi.
Hi, are you celebrating? Are you going places? What are you doing today?
I look at Bob or Cher.
I just visited my family, and you're welcome to join us and enjoy some of the meal at. Oh gosh, I forget what the name of the courtesan hall is.
I honestly, off the top of my head, cannot remember. I'd have to look it up,
Okay,
and I don't have it.
I say what the name is.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna go visit some of my friends, and since you're a friend of my friend, would you like to come?
That sounds like fun, of course. And this is a very excited goblin.
Now, was I accurate that Wixley doesn't get out much?
Yes, you are very accurate in that Wixley does not get out much.
Kavi looks over. You don't get out much, do you?
No, I like to stay in my room with my things. They don't talk to me like they do to Prakirti, but it's okay. I still like them. They're pretty.
They're very happy.
That's a lot of things.
They've got a collection. It's nice. It's a good collection. Oh, that's right. Wixley was a pack rat.
Yep.
But not like in the there's piles of stuff, more like in there's displays of stuff,
yes,
if I remember
the
correctly.
whole room is covered in displays of stuff.
This is my most important spoon.
Mm-hmm. It's like Little Mermaid. Like that.
Little Mermaid, but a goblin. I like it.
So where are we going?
I have no idea.
Yeah, turn and look up
would
at Bob
probably
Share.
take us back to the courtesan hall first.
We're going to the courtesan hall then, apparently.
Okay, you head back there, and Mummy G again greets you and says, "Oh, is this your friend?"
Yeah, this is Wixley.
I gotta remember her voice since I was just doing Wixley's voice for her instead. Oops.
Welcome to
All right.
hell of being a GM.
Oh, hello, Wixley. And then she'll kind of kneel down and she goes, "Happy Lunar Festival," and hands him a small pouch. And kind of looks up at you, Barbara Sharon winks.
I keep walking to the food.
And the food keeps getting refilled, by the way.
Yeah. Oh, there's no end of food.
Yeah. So at this point, I sit down and I take like a nice gigantic bowl of like the sweets, and I just sit down and eat that.
Isn't he adorable, Wixley? They? I can't remember Bob Share's pronouns. It's they, isn't it?
Yes.
It's they.
Oh, it's on the overlay. That would be.
You're good.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just sitting there just enjoying, and I'm actually eating very daintily, like just savoring it.
So
Unlike Kavi.
I got halfling appetites for a halfling body. What do you want from me? So the only other people there of note you said was oh god, and I totally lost their name from the
Lady Hema.
Hema. Yeah, Lady Hema's the only other person of note there.
Yeah. That you know, yes.
Okay.
There's other people there, but this is more a setting of a festival, not. But I mean, if you want to try to find people,
well, that's the thing. Is I was sitting there going, it's just like, what angles can I work here? Who can we continue to find and use? But it's like, it's just a party, so it's like, this feels like the third party we've been to in as many days. So it's all kind of just starting to blur together a little bit. I will admit.
Yeah. You're going to lots of parties. It's that season.
Yeah, you know. Honestly, it's just kind of a lot of time of like looking over at Lady Hema, just going like, "That's weird. That you're like not planning someone's murder or something. That's weird." Okay. Just kind of keep my eyes keep kind of darting in that direction, just being like, "This is making me weirdly uncomfortable."
Assassins need to have social lives, right?
She's walking around talking to people, eating food like a normal person. Weird.
Kavi doesn't accept that.
And I go up to Auntie Hema and I'm like, "Happy Lunar Festival."
Happy Lunar Festival, Barbara Share. And she will give you a hug. Although it's a little more staid hug. It's more like a hug.
Pat, pat, pat.
Pat, 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 pat.
More of a checking you for knives kind of hug. You know?
They'll only find food. All my food babies.
And then you may go see any of your friends that you want to see, but you get to name them and tell me who they are.
I'm gonna go with my standbys. So there is Chameli, and there's Champa, and there's Rinky, and
So y'all spend the morning, the morning into afternoon, going from house to house to house of Barbara Shred's friends, where you are all welcomed graciously and offered lots of food.
It's not as ostentatious as Mummy G's house, but it's like a big spread.
I still pack it away.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's similar foods, like sort of the same things, but and I sort of very conspiratorially whisper to each of you. It's like, yeah, this house, the kebabs are the best, even better than Mummy G's. And then in the other one, I'm like, oh yeah, they're kheer. It's
whatever I am in that little recon guided towards, like that's just like beeline for whatever that is. It's like,
what I would sorry.
Go ahead.
Speak.
What I want to do is, like, very subtly, every place where Barbara Share has said this is the best thing here, pull a small container out of my bag of holding and just fill it with it and then take it with me. And eventually what I want to do is suggest we go see one of the few people I know in the city who is in the poorer section, and I have got a name and can make them up if you want.
Yep, go for it.
All right. Her name is Akrit, Akrit. And she basically, probably a year or two ago, there was some sort of mix-up with a magical spell gone wrong that was doing something bad in the poorer sections, and we helped them out, and she was kind of the friend that I made from that.
Okay.
And she probably does something really simple, like, I don't know. I'm imagining cobblering, but I'm not sure.
Okay.
Cool.
And she makes shoes. That's awesome.
Yeah, honestly.
And I mean, she's probably good at it, but they're not like nice fancy shoes. These are shoes that are like functional shoes. And then, so my plan was when we get there and we say hi, she probably doesn't have that much food.
Mm-hmm. But she does have a little bit out, yeah.
And then basically I want to offer her the stuff that I stole from all of the other houses.
It's not really stealing if it's offered freely.
Yeah, I mean, it was offered freely.
Yeah, but I want to, like, and I got this for you, and I got this for you, and I don't know if there's a table in my bag. Probably not at this point.
Probably not at this point. Maybe someday.
Please, Susan has been evacuated.
Thank gosh, that thing was heavy, even though I didn't feel it in the bag. Anyway.
It's emotionally heavy.
Yes. I miss it. But anyway, yeah, so when we show up, that's my plan.
Yes.
If that's cool.
Yes. Sorry. Responding to people's questions.
No, that's cool.
So many questions.
So I sort of I say like happy Lunar Festival to everybody, and I'm just like I am really, really happy today. Just like glowing.
Are we in Akrit's house now, or are we? Because I was assuming there were probably other friends you wanted to visit before we did that, Barbara Share, but
we would definitely pay a visit.
Okay, so then at that point, the layout, Barbara Share realizes it's all of the things Barbara Share pointed out all day long as the best of each house in one particular row.
So yeah, this is actually not that out of the ordinary. This is a part of the festival where you take and share with people who might be less fortunate than you. So this is accepted graciously, and you are invited to sit down and eat with her.
Oh, cool. Do so.
Yeah, there's the way it works, like part of the festival is anytime like food is offered or like sacrificed or anything, a third is kept for your own household, a third is given to like family and friends, and a third is given to the poorer parts of the city.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that, but cool.
But you just did it personally, which is great.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, it's good stuff. And you are invited to sit and eat with her. She will tell you about shoemaking if you ask her. That's about what she mostly knows.
I'm actually very fascinated.
I ask, but do not listen.
And she'll just like go on about like, but you've got to make sure that they're sturdy enough. And if they're not, then they're not going to hold up. And you want them to, and like just go on and on. And
yeah, on. No, stuff going on your feet. That sounds amazing.
And Barbara Sher's like, ooh, tell me more.
Don't wear shoes.
But Prakirti, when the shoes that are in this, because she keeps the shoes in the small house with her that she works on, and they love her. All of them speak nothing but kind things about her. And
that's probably what drew me to her in the first place. Is like if I was wearing a pair of her shoes, they're like, oh yeah, remember her? She's the person who made me. She's awesome.
Yeah,
I'm like, cool.
Yeah, I'm mostly just confused at this whole idea of encasing your feet and stuff.
That's true.
Oh, right.
It sounds like utter nonsense.
I always forget that.
Apologies, I was too subtle. Hi, Kavi is always barefoot because she is a halfling. She's never worn shoes a day in her life. This whole idea is completely like, this is
fair.
Y'all are weird.
Fair.
Just walk around.
I actually don't wear shoes either. The only time I wear shoes is like for performance. Actually, I don't even wear shoes. I wear bells on my feet.
Ooh.
That add its own percussive beat when I dance.
I guess there is that. Yeah, I probably definitely worn jewelry on my feet at some point in various capacities, but never shoes, never sandals.
Yeah, as tiger folk, I actually don't wear shoes if I think about it.
But I still think that Barbara Sher would appreciate shoes.
Oh yeah, I would still like, because I've seen some gorgeous shoes, but they're not really made for my feet. Also, they're not sure where to put it on, their hands or their feet.
All of those things. Yeah, so you spend the day visiting people, and I'm assuming you're gonna head back to, once you're done with that, head back to the inn.
Yep.
Yeah. I'm just kind of tagging along.
Yeah, if there's anything you want to accomplish before then.
Before we left, I realized, but I could also do it if Kaylin wasn't there. Let's just assume she wasn't there so that it's not awkward that I come and do it now. I would go happy Lunar Festival to Kaylin, and I have like a small gift.
And she would hug you and actually give you a small gift as well. And it is a bolt of cloth that she thought you would like.
And I gave her some aromatics for her personal self, not for...
Nice. Yeah, she really likes that.
Like bath bomb type
of thing. Fancy things. Like if there was a Lush, that's what you got her.
And I actually got something similar for all of you, just little kind of like bath aromatic things of like, smell. I just realized as I said it that it might sound a little offensive, but it's meant to be a little treat.
Offensive how?
Oh, like, when sometimes...
You smell bad?
Yeah, you smell bad.
You worry too much. Yes. Give me gifts of bad things. Are you serious? Are you serious right now? Yes. That's delightful. No need to apologize for that.
Yeah, so I would have given those like small little things.
Okay, friends. You can spend the rest of the day celebrating the Lunar Festival at home. Barbara, I'm sure you're going to do a great performance this evening in honor of the festival.
If you find any chill whatsoever, like you just home. Actually, I think by the time we get back, you also see a second unusual sight where you've never seen Cher this excited. Kavi's full.
What?
What?
I get back to the room and it's just like undo belt and sit down, melt into sofa. Like, yes, I am complete now.
I go and consult the scrolls because this is one of the signs of the end times.
I had enough food. I don't want more food. That's never happened before.
Hey, Galen made some kheer. Would you like some?
Pick it up, throw it. I am at peace, my friend.
And then you just fall over, pass out. I'm just kidding.
And begin snoring, yes.
Fair.
And drizzle water on myself.
Hey, whatever works. Whatever you got to do. Let's start planning for what you are planning to do tomorrow. I know you've talked about what you want to do, but let's talk about who's doing what and how.
Sure.
I will support whatever anyone else does. I probably should make a visit to Momiji that is not Lunar Festival related. So like the next day, sort of ask for any leads about where our new guests may be.
Okay.
I think what I'm gonna do is start with the people I know, but asking people questions about strange things that have recently come up is sort of my wheelhouse. So I'm just going to start asking people in the poorer districts, trying to get in touch with people who've either seen where the Vasahatans are going or have actually worked for them in some capacity, be it delivering food or carrying their, I don't remember the things that everyone
palanquins.
Carrying their palanquins.
Yeah, palanquin.
And just basically work my way to finding out as much as I can. Talking first with the people I've met and later with the people that they connect me to, because that's basically treating them like wizards, only they're not. Like, that same thing.
Okay. Kavi, do you have anything you specifically want to do?
Honestly, at that point, I think shadowing Prakirti as she does this to make sure she stays safe is my main priority.
Well, that makes sense.
Not a bad plan.
Because that is more the part of town that I am familiar with, and I know how unsafe it could be over there, and I don't really want her traveling alone. Bleh, I can't talk. And who knows, maybe I'll bump into somebody I know. I don't know. It's literally an ability I have, so
I also... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
I also want to talk to the Adventurers Guild people and maybe Merwin about if she can give us any information about where they might be staying. But also just the other people, just to see what else is going on. I want to gather information with these contacts.
Yeah, fair. Gather information utilizing your contacts.
That's basically it.
Got it. Kavi, are you going to go visit Ariana?
Oh, shit. I should. I probably should wait until this evening to do it, actually. I think. Because considering my cover story, I feel like, I don't know, that would be kind of weird and forward if I just, showed up out of the blue in the middle of the day.
No, yeah, that's fair. I'm just asking if this is... I'm thinking of the whole next day, what your plan is to gather information. Because that's what the next day is, right? So I'm just trying to get an idea of what everyone wants to do so I can make sure that I'm fluid between all of you.
Gotcha. This isn't part of tonight's situation. All right, that makes sense. Probably then at some point tomorrow evening I will slip away and go try to talk to her and see if I can't continue to further that relationship. Just be like, hey, let's talk about the city. What have you heard?
Okay, cool. All right. Is there anything else you want to achieve this evening before going to bed and spending the next day investigating?
General merriment, but no.
Okay, cool.
I might play a little bit of music out on the balcony.
What? So that people can hear you?
It's a special day. It's a special day.
That's fair. That's fair.
A different song than what I was playing. I don't play that same song, but
that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, just get on the. Do I climb all the way up to the roof? I kind of want to climb all the way up to the roof. I go all the way up to the roof.
Do it.
I fiddle on the roof.
Oh. It just makes me want to start yelling tradition at the
tradition
for no reason. All right. Oh yeah, we do. We need a pun.
Pun command in the chat.
Pun command. Yeah, come on.
Maybe it might be funny.
No.
Nope.
Well, we're gonna have to work on that one anyway. Yeah. But okay. So, however you spend the evening, whatever you spend it doing, I hope you enjoyed yourself and had a great lunar festival. There will still be a little bit of the festival happening in the next couple of days, but it's much more low key. This was the major day of the festival where people visit. This is more like families get together and have food and those kinds of things these next couple days.
Yeah, a lot of it is whoever didn't host today hosts the next few days.
Gotcha.
Okay, let us start with Barbara Scher. You're gonna go visit Mummy G?
Yep.
Okay. So you had to go see Mummy G, and
Mummy G there because it's not her day to host.
Yeah, she usually goes out in the evening, so you know that if you go in the morning, you can catch her.
Okay, yeah, then I do
that. So she is sitting in her room. She seems a little tired. It was a busy day yesterday, and she had a lot of people over. But she welcomes you a little more formally, of course, but still wishes you a happy Lunar Festival.
Wish her back. And I sort of give her a hug if she will accept it.
Yes, she will accept the hug.
And I say, how are you doing? You look like you're ready to keel over just a little.
It was a little busy yesterday, but thank you. I'm well. And you? Did you have a good time?
I did. It's been so long since I've been able to celebrate the Lunar Festival, and this was great. Thank you. To be honest, I lost track of time doing what I'm doing right now. So
that is fair. You're doing very important work, but I am glad that I sent a reminder.
Yes, thank you. Mamichi, I just realized what your name might mean.
And then she smiles at it and she goes, I mean, I thought you'd figure that out a bit sooner, but okay.
You know we have a code phrase you could use, right? Just gonna put that out there that Bob Archer might know that.
I know that, but I'm just being blunt and asking quite in sort of like in sort of roundabout questions. And I say, is that why you sent me there?
Yes, dear.
Okay. So, Auntie Hema, we know, is also her name significant. So, yeah, I feel a little silly now, but
And then she smiles at you and she says, I know you think that you failed me, but you haven't. That's why I sent you.
And I'll remember to ask next time.
That wise.
But Mummy, I was actually wondering, I don't know how much you know of what's going on and what we're trying to do. And I think my understanding is that the less people know, the less they can say things.
I am staying out of it as much as possible at the moment.
Well, we need to follow up on some leads with our new guests in town.
Yes.
And I was just wondering if you knew anyone who might be visiting them, because most guests require hosts and friendly guides of culture?
Yes, I may.
And do they give them house visits? We'd like to know where they might be found.
I believe they're staying on a ship down in the harbor. I heard your friend was granted an invitation to dinner one night.
Yeah. She'll be going soon. I'm just a little sad that I can't come along, to protect her.
From what we've seen of her, I think she can handle herself.
Oh, I know she can handle herself. It's just.
Oh, I see. And she kind of pats you on the shoulder like, I knew this day would come. Remember who we are.
Yeah. It's getting easier with time, but still. How do you deal with. You see so many people, and I know sometimes you were sad when certain people stopped coming. How do you deal with the sadness, and how do you deal with the jealousy?
She says, in my line of work, one can't really be jealous. But there is sadness when you have friendship and kinship and sometimes love between people. And you must move on. That is all you can do. Recognize the joy that they brought you at the time they brought it to you and move forward.
Even if it kills you looking at them being happy with someone else?
She smiles and she goes, I promise you, it will get better. But also, stay true to yourself and be amazing because maybe minds will be changed.
Maybe. I hope that, but I don't expect it.
Fair, and that's wise. And she just looks at you and says, I'm so proud of you. You've grown up so much.
Thank you, Mommy. I miss you.
And she'll give you a hug, a real hug.
And I say, I guess I should visit more often, but sometimes we get busy. But I'll try to remember to come more often.
I would like that.
And thank you for the information.
Yes, I'm sorry. Don't have more.
Yeah, if you remember anything, you can send a message to Galen.
Yes, of course.
All right. I love you, Mommy G, and I love your Kier.
And I love your what?
I love your Kier.
And she kind of laughs a little bit and gives you a hug back and says, I love you too.
And I think I'd like to also inquire about the palanquin bearers, but that can be done later.
Yes, I will get to that. So Procurator, you are going out. Do you want to go to the Adventurers Guild first, or do you want to go down to the Poorer District first?
I think Adventurers Guild first, just because I want to try to catch them. Yeah, Adventurers Guild first.
Okay, cool.
Do I know Procurity is following me, or is that?
Is Kavi following you?
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't. Yes.
I'm like it's like you're like I'm leaving, and I'm like, and I am going with to protect you. Should things go awry, like it's not like I'm sneaking along the roofs like a ninja. Like no, this is something I've told you about. Like, and the reason why I am going as well. It's like, hey, it is this make it rough. I want to make sure you've got backup. I don't want
Procurity's about to protest. Like I can take care of my. No, you're right. Like, this is a good plan. This is a good plan. But I can take care of myself. But
I'm sure you can. You feed, bathe, and clothe yourself like expertly. But like, if there's like a bunch of people and just a you, that's bad. So I figure mathematically, it's better to have me around.
I don't know. I've had a lot of hijinks in the bath recently.
Oh wow.
No. Like I slipped into the bathtub.
Oh.
In the bathtub.
Fair.
Well, that I can't save you from. But like dudes with knives, hey, yo, holla at you, girl.
Might be too much, you know. All right.
So, go ahead.
Kavi, I'm thinking we're gonna do the Adventurers Guild first,
Solid.
and then start talking to people once they've been working for a little while and spread some coin or food or drink or whatever loosens their lips.
Good idea.
Cool. That's my plan.
Okay, cool. So you are going to head to the Adventurers Guild.
Mm-hmm.
Are you going to speak to Marwan or Wixley?
Wixley doesn't give me the vibe they? Do goblins have pronouns?
He.
Wixley doesn't give me the vibe that he would know much. So I guess Merowyn, if there aren't any other adventurers around.
I would say your best bet will be Merowyn for any kind of information.
Plus, it'll be funny to see the look on her face when Kavi and I walk in working
together. That's true, working together. Much proud. All right, so she is at her desk, and the Lazy Susan, of course, is on her desk being used.
Jesus, that's where that thing ended up.
Well, you know, it needed someone powerful who could truly appreciate its talents.
Fair enough.
And she looks harried, like she's doing a lot of paperwork, but she looks up at, oh, hello.
Hi.
Hey, how are you? Hey. Kavi?
We might need your help.
Okay.
Well, we're trying to, thwart an invasion, and we've decided to get a little proactive. Do you have any information on the Vasahatans, where they are staying, who's supplying them with things like food, drink, anything that could help us?
Shipments are going through the tower and then to the Vasahatas, so you might want to speak to those who work at the tower. I know they're staying on the harbor in their ship over in the upper district.
Do they have anyone else with them that's not that is Vasahatan or not from here? Or is it just like them and the crew?
As far as we know, it's just them and the crew.
Okay. Does the crew come off the ship ever, or do they stay confined to the boat?
We have not seen them come off the ship. They stay mainly there.
Interesting. That's interesting. That seems weird. That might be something we can use. All right. Sorry, go ahead.
A quick reminder for me from the GM. Does she know about the Harika?
No.
I didn't think so. Okay.
The Harika?
The organization you're a part of.
Wait, no, but she's the one who recommended me to be a part of it.
She recommended you to Lady Minsay as an operative. She does not know about the Harika itself.
Oh, then I totally misunderstood that conversation with her. Because we were okay. So she knows I'm an operative. She doesn't know anything about who I'm working for.
Yes, correct.
Okay, that makes sense.
Which was the thing. It's just like, whoa, that was very open. Are we supposed to be keeping some of this information on the down low? But then I was sitting there going like, wait, hang on, is she aware of our mission? I couldn't remember.
I had gotten the impression that she was.
A tiny bit, yes.
Like, I thought she knew the Vasahatans were a threat and a bad one, was what I had gotten from the last conversation.
She does not know them nor trust them, but she does not see them as a complete threat.
Okay. I think I'm going to say, can you just keep an eye on them for me? We have, like, if you happen to come across anything, send it my way or our way.
Yes, of course.
There's some weird stuff going on there.
Fair.
Very concerned. Like,
very concerned.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to say to her right now.
Yeah, that's fair. She'll say, I will send word to whatever if I hear anything.
All right, thank you. It's appreciated. Sorry for I know you've got a lot going on right now. So
I will help as much as I can.
Okay.
Appreciate it.
All right. So that sounds like a lead, Kavi. I don't know what the tower is, but...
Yeah, that was just my second question for the GM. Do we know what the fuck the tower is?
Yeah, you went to the tower for the party.
Oh, the tower. Okay.
Wait,
Got
that's where the big party was, like the dance.
Mhm.
Can you show on the map where the tower is?
And can you tell me
Yes.
where
Just-
roughly it is so I know where to put the map?
It's the upper top of the map in the upper district.
Okay.
And it's
Aha.
right
Okay.
here.
Perfect.
And
Thank you.
the Adventurers Guild is this one, right? Wait, did I not? Yeah, that one.
No, the Adventurers Guild. The Adventurers Guild is right here. So if you move a little bit to the left, Fox,
Zoom out. Yeah.
it's right here.
Okay, that's where. All right. Sorry.
There we go. Haha.
All right.
Most of the town is now on stream.
Okay, nice. It's hard because there's a lot going on with it, but yeah.
Uh-huh. It's mostly just because you're the one doing it. It's like I don't know where to drive this thing just yet.
Sorry.
It's okay. You're good.
Okay. Interesting. All right. So the tower is supplying them.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Which unfortunately doesn't help us a ton. It's not like we have a free pass to walk around in there and start poking at people.
No, but those people do go home and drink after they get off work.
It's very true.
And that's probably where they will be most talkative, especially if we are generous. And hey, I just got a bag of coins for the Lunar Festival.
That's also true. I mean, yeah, we could try and tail somebody coming into that place and see if we can't squeeze in for information later.
That's not a bad idea. So I guess let's do that.
So you guys are going to the tower? And then you're just going to wait until like a servant leaves?
It seems like that's the case.
I want you to make me a perception test of probably seeing or searching. Either of those would be good options.
Haha, joke's on you. I have nothing under perception. Whoop.
Still not bad, Kabi. Okay, yeah. So you both see what looks to be a couple foot people like who serve the dinners and stuff. And you wait a while, but it is afternoonish when you see people walk out as though they're getting off shift, and they start heading toward the more of the merchant district area and there, there's a lot of bars there, so you can follow them. I do want you to make me stealth checks.
Okay.
It's dexterity stealth.
That's dex? Okay.
Yeah.
Guess what else I don't have? But I'm very dexterous.
Oh yeah,
very dexterous.
And you got 6 stun points too, so you can like blend into nothing.
I'm very short. Just put a potted plant next to me. Out of here.
Okay, let me.
So I very embarrassingly go, I also don't have the stunt sheet open.
Oh yeah, you both are exceedingly stealthy. You both seem to follow in a distance where they don't really notice. It's not like they're worried someone's following them, but that you tend to follow at a distance, and you end up coming on the tavern that they're frequenting. It's called the Leaky Bucket.
Okay.
It's very good. It's very good.
And it seems to be a fairly well-known tavern. It is about 5-ish p.m. So food is serving, and there seems to be quite a lot of chatter in the bar.
So Prakirti actually has more skill at this than I probably do, so I'm gonna roleplay it to the best of my ability.
Fair.
But
Yeah.
I hope that her stats will help buoy my flaws. So I'm going to go basically slow. Are they sitting by themselves? Is that easy?
They're sitting at a table with 2 other people.
And seems like the thing to do would be like see if we can join them at the table, be nice about it, buy a round of drinks to start.
Yeah.
and
So
see how it goes.
yeah, you walk up and buy them around a drink because they seem pretty like happy. Oh, thank you. Yes. Have a seat.
So also on the plus side, this is also dinner, Kavi.
Fresh day, fresh stomach.
Now, are we using our fake names or our real names here?
Generally speaking, we've kind of been using our cover identities for just about everything here in town. So
right.
I presume we would continue to do so, especially considering these are servants for the tower. Word might get back. So.
All right. So you're Kavita right now.
Unfortunately.
You did pick that one.
And I didn't.
I had it very kindly foisted upon me, and I agreed to it because it's
Fair,
easy to remember.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't have a cover name, I don't think, because I wasn't here for that.
Do not.
What about no, I don't like any of those.
No, I don't like any of those. Have you met my friend? No, I don't like any of those.
What about Cora? Koura?
Yeah.
Sure.
I've heard some legends about Cora.
Oh shoot! Oh, I didn't.
No. It was don't let my
leave it
don't.
now. You gotta leave
That's
it
right.
now. It's the way it is.
Don't let my
Alright.
joke.
Down
That's
and
me.
over the course of the evening, as you share the drinks with them and start peppering them, I want you to make me communication.
This is why I have the investigation
Yes.
specialty under communication
Yes,
as well.
exactly. So communication, investigation, or persuasion, whichever one you all have.
I am going to make the communication investigation. I got a 23. Is that good?
Yeah, that's really good. No, it's like so bad. I don't know what you're talking about.
And I would like
Jiminy crickets.
to spend my stunts on points on Tower of Will, which gives me a sense of my own brilliance and strength of character, because that's funny. And also I want to make a witty remark that spreads word of my wit.
Okay,
Apparently Cora is much more social than apparently Prakirti is.
so this Kavi, you sit back and watch as Prakirti just like charms every single person at the table and has them eating out of her hand. And she is witty and funny, and you're like,
Yeah, no, I go to open my mouth and she just sort of like says something over me and I just kind of like shut it and like kind of pull my drink close and it's just like, who are you? And why aren't you around more often? This is incredible.
and she is telling stories. You tell a great story about an elephant and a mouse that's very sexual, that goes on forever, and they laugh. Everyone laughs about it. I'll explain it to you later. Everyone laughs about it.
I'm too young.
I think it's the funniest story that you've ever told, they've ever heard, and they're like laughing maniacally about it. And you start slowly peppering in, hey, like the tower, blah blah blah, and they say, oh yeah, the visitors, they're over in the harbor, the closest to the wall, that's where their dock is, but they're really hard to get on the ship. We just deliver it there and leave it, and then their guards take it and put it up in the and the thing. So we don't really get on it, but like they're weird. They think they're so much cooler than all of us, but like whatever. Yeah. And they just like, and they're just drinking and having a good time.
I'm probably complaining about how weird and kind of rude that is, and trying to get a sense of if they seem weird and enchanted or just weird and snubbing.
Weird and snubbing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So that gives us.
And they'll make jokes about how civilized they all are and how uncivilized, and they'll just like roll their eyes and all of that.
Probably making mental note about schedules and supplies and anything else that might help us for the actual break-in.
Yeah, perfect. Is there anything else you wanted to accomplish with this chat?
Not really.
Okay, cool. Then what we're going to do is go to break so we can get Leona on the stream. Yay!
That will be fun.
That'll be good times.
All right.
So, hi, everybody. We'll be back shortly. everybody. We're back. Woo! And look at who's here and joined us. Yay! We've got a Leona.
Hi.
It's very exciting. We are not without our Sita.
Yay.
And we are going to jump in with Sita's part of this. Sita received the day before an invitation to join Gal for
All bell time.
He's a sweetheart.
yeah, to join
Something.
Gal for lunch on the ship.
Ooh. And we needed to get on. Someone remind me. We had to get on that ship because we needed
Any intel we can get on these motherfuckers.
To prove to the head of the guard that I don't remember the name of right
yes.
now.
Devika.
That they are bad.
Bad news. Bad news humans. Okay, I can do that.
Make note of any windows and where they are.
I can do that too. I can just imagine Sita standing in the the main room of the Tiger's Arms, and we're all just gathered around, and Sita's like, all right, what do y'all want me to do?
Steal shaft. Look for entrances. Bribe guards. Whatever you can do.
Dig a hole in the bottom of the boat.
That may sink
You're
the
going
boat.
to not have the chance to do all of those things. It's a lunch with him. But I think getting the layout of the land, where it's docked,
The name of the boat would be a
Yes.
great start.
the name of the boat, any of those things.
I
Yeah.
can do that.
Bring back some leftovers so we can see if their food is even tolerable to eat.
Well, I'm gonna have to eat it, so I'll let you know.
I mean, because I'm really curious because they're so sophisticated.
Ugh.
I hand you a little potla, I think is the word I can
Yes.
think of
Yes.
spices. There's chaat masala and salt,
Thank
pepper.
you.
Salt and pepper. I like this. So
A lot of masalas, and she will gratefully tuck it in a little purse of hers.
Because if their food is the same color as them, you may need those.
It's gonna be like a pot of boiled sheep stomachs or some shit.
Oh, no, Kavi, don't say that. Oh, I know I'm a lioness, but come on. I grew up in the Itapi villages. I've got a sense of flavor. Jeez.
I hope you like
Ugh.
potatoes that have been turned
And
to
I
the
can-
consistency of fluid.
Oil for you too, if you need them to bloom, if you need the spices to bloom. And I'm basically starting to list everything you need to make a dish from scratch. And maybe some onions and
I don't think I would be able to do that. I think I'm going to guess that we're going to be sitting at a table and there'll be food served to us. So I will have to basically be like, "What's that over your shoulder?" and dump a bunch of masala into my bowl.
Just
I was
keep an
about
eye
to
out.
say, are you gonna flavor it with your boobs?
I would rather just what?
Because you
Dump
ducked it.
spices out of your boobs is what I think Barbara is asking. Am I correct?
Why did it look like I was doing something?
Well, it looks like you were stuffing it in your extra dimensional boob dip.
That's where I keep my spices.
Welcome to Emissaries of Avithna. Hope everybody's having a good time.
Extra dimensional boob compartments.
Tonight's
You're
episode-
welcome.
Tonight's episode, boob spice.
Oh, I couldn't see that.
The best of the Spice Girls.
Leona, you've been on the stream 13 seconds. How did this happen?
I don't know.
Tonight is brought to you by Boob Spices.
It's the best. I'm really glad this is happening.
All right. Anyway, so you know that he's sending a palanquin for you like normal. You've been invited to lunch, and so you've been preparing all morning. You have had another outfit delivered to you, and it seems like Aram has a kind of good idea of what's happening because this is an all black outfit and it is stunning. You look gorgeous. It is all black with gold and silver inlay, and it's very royal looking. It's a sari, so it's very also dainty, but you look strong and gorgeous rather than You're not as demure as you normally are.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do one last thing before she leaves? I take some of my coal and I put it just behind her ear.
Oh.
And I sort of do this.
Oh.
Which is like, warding the evil eye off.
I like
And
it.
Sita will just like beam at Bubba and will just be like, thank you. And she's like nervous. She's actually nervous to go on this boat, right? Like she's wearing this beautiful outfit and she's really excited to be wearing the outfit and to be around people, but she's kind of nervous about this. This is walking into enemy territory.
This
So
is spy shit. This is some James Bond shit right here.
yeah. And so she's a little bit more like, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
She knows what she's doing, but she's just, it's like, what is it? Pre-show nerves? What is it?
Yeah,
Stage fright?
totally.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So you are again brought to a beautifully large palanquin for yourself. It's you don't need this many people to carry you, but I guess this is how he gets around the town, so he sends it to you. Yeah.
No,
And you are taken all across the city to this ship right here. It's very big.
Wait. I didn't have my little 20. Oh, there. Okay.
Yeah.
It's very big
I'm
ship.
just going to ping it so everybody can see it on the stream too. All right. So you go to that ship, and as you are close, you are dropped off. And as you walk toward the ship, Gal is there. Do I need to remind people what Gal looks like?
Awful.
I can. I mean,
I don't think so. We've gotten his description like
twice.
Is his skin like mayonnaise?
Does it have the consistency of mashed potato?
No, but it's very white. So
looks like me, basically.
Yeah, or me. Pale. So then you are walking up and he greets you. And of course he's got his handkerchief like always, and this is a different one than the one you've seen before. It matches his outfit.
Oh,
which is
cute.
All like navy blue.
Okay.
And light blue. So he's wearing like all navy blue, a suit, and a light blue shirt that's like kind of poofy.
Oh, him's a little sailor boy.
Yeah.
He's ruining my colors.
And he's got a dainty light blue handkerchief that matches.
I feel like he looks a little ridiculous.
Oh, he looks super ridiculous. And it's hot. He's wearing a full suit and it's freaking hot here. You're like, dude, seriously.
And Zita will just give him a big old smile because she's trying not to laugh.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, Gal, it's so good to see you.
Ah, Chanda, my dear, welcome. Welcome to the Midnight Stream.
Oh, is that the name of your ship? It's beautiful.
Oh, yes, please come with me.
God damn it, Kate. How dare.
How dare what?
Midnight Stream? Come on now.
Dream.
Oh, dream. Oh.
Oh my god. I said dream.
I heard stream. I may be hard of
on the nose.
Welcome to my boat, the thirsty dress stream.
Yeah, pretty much. Food, clothes, and thirst. No, Midnight's Dream. Sorry.
Apologies. I am.
Although Midnight Stream is pretty funny, and maybe it will be that. Anyways,
we'll just say Midnight Stream really fast.
Yeah, Midnight Stream. And you are taken. He leads you onto ship. There's a gangplank walkway, and you're brought up, and he leads you into like kind of what seems to be a more stately room. You go down into the ship, and there's sailors and crew members walking around who look. Like if you make me a perception seeing test or a searching test, whatever.
Okay, one sec. Perception, seeing. I have seeing and searching. Any preference?
Nope.
Seeing it is.
You can tell that they seem like crew members, but they might be something more. You just can't quite tell.
Interesting. Okay. What do you mean by something more? Like
they could be guards, they could be like trained, but you can't really tell by just looking at them. Maybe
they could be werewolves. You don't know.
Yeah, who knows? They could be something more than just normal sailors. And you are brought into a dining area that's beautifully appointed, but like kind of stuffy. There's like a fish mounted on the wall, like a big swordfish that seems to have been like stuffed, mounted on the wall. And there's a crisp white tablecloth, and there's like white china with gold accents, and it's very like stark and austere, but also like kind of weird.
Yeah, I mean, the china sounds nice, but this is the entire room as I'm envisioning is too much.
It's much too much. Yeah.
Much too much.
And he leads you to the table and pulls out a seat for you.
And she'll take a seat and she'll be like, "Oh, thank you so much."
Yes, thank you again for joining us.
I'm honored to be here.
And when he says us, he just leans over and he's like, us. And it's him. It's literally just freaking him.
Ew!
Made my fucking skin crawl.
Yeah.
So gross. He's like, so, and then he rings a bell. And the first course is brought in. It is what appears to be some kind of pastry that you haven't really seen before. Some kind of stuffed pastry is brought out and placed on the table, and some kind of green salad of some sort. And this seems to be the first course.
Please tell me the salad has dressing.
Yes. It has, if you take a bite of it, which I'm assuming you do, it's kind of slightly tangy and slightly oily, but there's no real seasoning to it. It's just more like, it's just oil and vinegar on leaves. There's like no salt. There's no pepper. It's just oil and vinegar.
Time for the portly. Because if that's the salad, God knows what else is in here. No, it's not time for the portly yet. She'll just kind of munch on some leaves, and she'll just kind of like, she basically waits for Gel to like sit down and like take the first bite, and then she'll take a bite, and then she will very cautiously bite into the pastry, very curiously.
It's kind of mushy inside the pastry.
Is it meat? Is it vegetables?
No, it's some kind of like potato, but it's been mushed with like what seems to be like some kind of butter or cream, and then like wrapped in a pastry and fried. So it's kind of very like the same texture. It doesn't taste bad. It's just kind of like, a little bland.
I mean, it's a lovely comfort food. How wonderful. Do you eat this often at home?
Yes, this is one of my favorite dishes.
They like wrap a croissant around a hash brown? Is this like?
It's not a croissant. It's more like a
butter puff pastry.
Like a butter puff pastry around like mashed potatoes.
Oh God! Why?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah, it tastes blah. That's true.
Oh my God!
I mean, it sounds delicious until you mention there's no seasoning.
Yeah. Like, that's the problem. Like, I've had pastry wrapped in fried mashed potatoes that are really good, but they had seasoning. So like, they just don't like to use a lot of seasoning. You might get a tiny bit of salt in it, but not very much.
Is the butter salted at all?
No, the butter itself is not salted.
Well, now I feel attacked. I cook with unsalted butter.
Oh no, like it's fine.
I have to. It's a health thing. Don't even. I'm kidding.
Agree, DBM. No seasoning is the death of food.
You know?
Fair. And so you eat this meal, and you're brought out a main dish that is some kind of meat of some sort, wrapped in smothered in some kind of sauce. It's like a cream sauce of some sort. And it's just more butter and milk, and this time a little bit of salt, but not a lot.
And so that we'll kind of take a bite, and she'll go, "Is this the main course? Oh, how wonderful!"
Yes. Oh, yes. This is also one of my favorites. And he's like daintily eating.
Aww.
Now, are you trying to learn anything while you're having this
Def-
lunch with him? So what are you
definitely.
trying to learn?
Definitely. And I think she'll be like, "Oh, well, it's so lovely of you to serve me your favorites." And then she'll point at the swordfish on the wall, and she'll be like, "Did you catch that? Was that your work?"
Oh,
And
no.
she hopes that he'll turn for just a sec so she
Oh,
can
yeah.
dump shit out of her
Yes.
plate.
Yeah, he will turn. Oh, no, I
Dump, dump,
didn't
dump,
do
dump,
that. Make me a stealth or sleight of hand.
dump.
And I'm trying to remember, like, I think they're both dexterity, yeah.
I believe they're both dex.
I have stealth. Let's do it. Come on. 13?
Yeah, you do it. He doesn't
Excellent.
notice.
Excellent. And she'll be like, and then you see her like actually tuck into it because it's actually palatable now. And she'll be like, oh, amazing. And oh, that's so wonderful that you're so talented. I didn't know. Well, tell me about the ship. What's your role on the ship?
Oh, I am a diplomat. I come from, the higher echelons back in Vasahata. I am good friends, of course, of the Emperor.
Ah, yes, you were saying something about this delightful emperor of yours.
Yes, well, he's so strong and powerful, and we just love to serve him and work with him to bring education to the masses.
Of course. I can only dream of someday meeting your wonderful, educated emperor. I would love to meet him one day. Someday when I come visit.
Oh, yes, of course. You must visit.
Oh, well, thank
Look,
you.
you'd be such a hit at court. So different, so exotic.
That would be interesting, wouldn't it? Are you okay, Bubba?
I'm okay.
I'm sorry, Kate's having a hard time not vomiting either right now, so it happens.
That face just like caught me off guard. That was so good.
My face is, I so want to punch and burn the ship so badly right now.
I
Punch
was
the
just
whole
like,
ship.
There's a reason why she was saying yes. That would be so interesting because she's saying it with a heavy line of salt. Speaking of seasoning and spices,
which you definitely need, yeah.
Salt,
And black salt.
and black salt.
Salt. Yeah,
Salt.
and
Salt.
and he's like, yes, of course, you'd be such a hit. Of course, all the women, of course, would be, jealous of you and your great beauty.
Oh, well,
he,
thank you.
Sideways smiles at you while still, patting his face with the handkerchief.
Yeah.
Fan, dude.
And she'll say, gal, I've never been on a ship quite like this. Would it be possible for you to give me a tour after lunch?
Yes, of course. I would love to. And then he'll and you have dessert. Dessert is not bad.
Okay.
It's some kind of steamed thing. It's like a cake, but it's been steamed, and then there's dried fruit on it. So it's not terrible.
Not terrible.
But it's also not
magical.
Great. It's
No.
just meh. It's kind of
Awesome.
stodgy, a little heavy. But and he
Need some rum or something.
yeah, it doesn't have any. Yes, Mariam, it's spotted dick for you, definitely. It's some kind of pudding. I hadn't decided on spotted dick, but why the fuck not?
Spotted
Well,
dick.
I feel
And
like
with a
he's
name
given
like that.
suggestions.
And with a name
No,
like
just,
that, yeah, I can just imagine Sela being like, and what is this called? And just,
Spotted dick.
oh, how wonderful.
Flip over table. Leave.
I've had that one time and it was gross. Anyway, so moving on.
It ain't great.
And yes, so you finish the meal and he takes you over the ship and you get a really good layout of the ship, how it's arranged, where the living areas are. You learn all of it. I don't want to go into detail right now but you get a good idea of how the ship is laid out, what is where, and those kinds of things.
At one point she's gonna get distracted and basically try to accidentally crash into a crew member.
Okay.
She just kind of wants to check them out and see what they're kind of like if she kind of falls against someone, do they
Okay,
do they muscular or whatever? Like, just
Yeah.
trying to get an idea of like, if are they armed or what?
God damn it, Mariam. Make a perception check.
You're killing me. Just perception? Did you want seeing or searching?
Seeing or searching either would work, I think. It's
Okay,
more
let's
like you're kind of feeling so yeah, okay. So you kind of like fall into them and you can tell that they seem to be a little more trained.
Okay.
Like more buff. They're carrying weaponry. Like you just like yeah.
Something is hidden under there. It's not what they're giving off the appearance of being.
Yeah.
So there's something almost orchestrated about this whole luncheon.
Yes.
I'm Hindu. I don't eat beef, Mariam. For the record, Mariam in chat was like, they got some beef, and I'm like, I'm Hindu. I don't eat beef.
Well, good.
All about food jokes tonight. So yeah, I don't want any of this beef. So
I mean, what is it? We fashion, food, and I can't really say the other thing. That's a yes. That's what I was thinking.
Fashion, food, and fucking. The 4 F's, 3 F's. I don't know why there's a 4th F. The 4th F is hidden. Hi, I'm awake.
Where's the 4th F, Bobby?
It me.
Yeah.
And fun. That's the 4th F.
That's the
Deal
fourth
with
one.
it.
And the 5th one is Fox.
Yep. There. Oh, okay. Anyway, so you are given a tour of the ship, and he walks you around, and he is disgustingly ingratiating to you and keeps touching you, and just talks about how how education is so important, and he's blah 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 blah, school, blah blah blah, school, and all of that.
Totally like, yes, learn. And then she'll get bored and try to find the quietest corridor and just be like, go. And she'll like, kind of like casually tug him over and she'll like just peck him on the cheek. Because she doesn't actually want to kiss him, but she wants to,
oh.
she wants to make him think she's like having an amazing time. What else was I supposed to learn? I've gotten a good layout of the ship. Gotten to know more about his country, I guess, and like learn and Prince. Does he know more about Devika? I'm wondering.
He's slightly met Devika, but John Chai does most of the work with Devika, so yeah.
Know much.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out what else I can milk him for, because this is their golden opportunity.
I guess maybe
don't do that to me, Kate. You were saying, Mariam.
Oh, maybe where his office would be, or like bedroom, if you're kind of leading him on.
Yeah, either or. Is Gal in the mood for something?
I mean, I'm sure he would be. Are you in the mood to finish that something?
Have you looked at this fuckboy? Of course he is.
I don't know.
He's got the private lunch on his ship. Of course he's in the mood for something. I
mean,
that's not a cod piece, honey.
Even with the enemy, okay?
You might be lucky and it's all done in a minute.
Let's hope.
God.
I hope he's the type that falls asleep immediately after. Okay, let's do it. We're going for it.
Just lie back and think of Avithna.
Okay.
I am rolling the dice on this.
He will go in and go to like kiss you.
Oh God.
Yeah. And she'll totally cozy on up to him and be like, you should take me to your chambers. And she'll just kind of be like, come on, let's go.
So yeah, he will take you to his room.
Perfect. Does he fall asleep after?
Yeah. And he doesn't get fully undressed. It's kind of weird. He just takes his pants off.
It's even. Oh God.
Yeah.
When you're in the throes of passion, that's fine, but not on a first date, yo.
I know.
Listen, sex advice with Leona. Come on, take your fucking clothes off.
Boy, this
anyway,
guy.
Getting back to the
And
shit.
he's kind of just he's sweaty and. You're welcome.
Taking one for the team, yo. Anyways, he's knocked out. Great. Now I can go rummaging through his stuff.
Yes.
I'm too disgusted to make any of the jokes that are coming into my mind.
You can tell us afterwards because I'm dying.
No,
to know.
I can't. I can't make my mouth form the word.
It's gross. It's pretty
It
gross.
burns.
Okay.
It's just a mess of fur and
a-
sweat.
Yeah. Perception searching check.
Oh my god, this is so much fun.
Just lie back and think of Avithna.
Please someone clip that. Please someone clip that.
Please.
I need that so hard in my life. All right, anyway.
That needs to be a clip.
Someone clip that. Holy shit, that was beautiful.
Oh, that's so good.
Okay, searching. Let's do this.
You find like a couple things, but his desk is locked. In the room, and you can't really get it. But there seems to be like some notes. There's more about the school and where they're hoping to place it. But it doesn't seem like he's got a lot of that kind of information. And he's starting to like make noises on the bed as if he's rousing. So you only get a tiny bit of information, more like the school, and kind of they want to place it toward the merchant district, and that's where they want it to be. They don't have a building yet, but they're working to get one. All of that.
I'm trying to debate whether... No, I think it would be too dangerous for her to slip away. It might raise suspicion. So she'll just kind of like crawl back into bed and just like pretend like she was sleeping the whole time.
Yeah. And he wakes up, it's like, oh darling, that was wonderful.
Yeah, and she'll be like, yes, it was. Thank you. I'll have to visit more often.
Yes, of course. And then he'll like go to try it again. But you don't have to, like, you know.
And she'll be like, oh darling, I'm a little tired from the first one.
Oh yes, of course.
it
I'm
was
so
a lot.
sorry. Yes. Oh, of course.
But tomorrow maybe.
Oh yes, of course. And it's like you can freshen up in the bathroom, and he points out.
Perfect. And she'll... Is it like in the hallway, like in another room? Or is it...
Oh no, fancy boy, he has one right off of his room. I know, he gross. I'm sorry. You know.
I think the guest bathroom would be cleaner.
Probably, actually.
Probably. But that's fine. She'll just go to the ensuite because she doesn't really have a choice. She'd like to slip away and go snooping, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Yeah, that's fine. Did he have anything else planned, or is that kind of...
Yeah, I think that was mainly it. He'll walk you out, and
she'll kiss him, and she'll be like, thank you, I'll see you very soon. I'll send you a note. I'll text you.
Oh yes, I cannot wait to hear from you. And he like kisses your hand and kisses your cheeks, and then goes in for a big one.
Yep, sure, fine. Lie back and think of Avithna. It's fine.
I feel like Bupper's ears are like on flames.
Listen, Bupper has no reason to panic because it was terrible. The entire thing was awful and she hated it.
It lasted like maybe a minute tops. And Sita got no satisfaction out of it.
She probably felt the boat move more.
Yes. Yep. Yep. The only rockin' was the boat, okay? You're welcome. You're welcome.
This game is a horrible nightmare.
Oh, there's a clip though.
There's a clip there too.
Yeah, bless. Okay, so you are carried on the palanquins back to the
back to the Tiger's Arms.
Yeah, the Tiger's Arms, where everybody has congregated.
And Sita will be like, "Hi everyone, I'm headed to the bathroom because I need to wash. Everyone follow me. We're gonna have a meeting in the bathroom." And she just takes her clothes off and dives in. No fucks given whatsoever.
I think Bumper for a moment kind of like mouth sort of like jaw drops and is just like there for a while if someone wants to put it back up.
I want to do it.
Do it.
It takes both hands though.
Oh my god.
And then I follow in to listen.
Party
Yeah.
in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Frankly, I'm glad she just didn't keep walking straight off the balcony as soon as she got back. So
I mean, I was worried.
let's go debrief.
uh, and she'll be like, so it's called the Moonlight Stream?
Midnight.
Midnight Stream. Midnight Stream. I'm gonna write that down so I don't forget. So the boat is called the Midnight Stream.
It does sound like Midnight Stream.
Ugh.
Wait,
It does.
Isn't it Midnight
It does,
Stream,
it
not
does.
Midnight Stream?
It's Midnight Stream.
I'm gonna put it in
Right,
the
Midnight
chat.
Stream, not Midnight Stream, right?
It's,
I'm putting it
yes,
in the chat.
We are going to, every time we say it, we're going to slur it and make it sound like Midnight Stream because that's how it's gotta be.
Kind of the best.
Yep. And she goes, and I got a tour of it, so I can tell you what it's like. And what I can tell you is that their crew is not all they make out to be. They're armed and they're trained. I wouldn't be surprised if they're very good fighters. And is there a map somewhere? She'll ask Asha. She'll be like, Asha, can you bring me a map and maybe some parchment or something? And she'll kind of like point out where the boat is on the map, and then she'll kind of like draw whatever she can remember of the boat on some parchment, kind of give everyone a map and a layout and like what she saw, and she describes the food and how awful it was and was like, thank you, Baba Share, for the potli, thank you, and like just like relays the entire thing. And she's like, also he's a terrible lover.
Out of nowhere, also he's a terrible lover.
Bumper goes absolutely still.
Look, I wanted to get into his bedroom and find out what he had to offer. It sucked.
In through the nose, Share, out through the mouth. Come on.
I start
breathe.
rubbing Babber's back, trying to get him to react. He's not moving.
Bumper sort of after all the sort of like everybody and was like, no, that was a good plan. That was totally the right call.
Yeah.
On you.
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I'm kind of bummed because I didn't get too much for it. I just found out where the school was, so I'm pretty disappointed.
You have served your country well, let us say. Believe me.
Well, thanks. They're trying to build a school in the Merchant District. That's also important for you all to know. So that was everything. I would rather go have sex elsewhere because that was terrible. But at least now I'm in, and maybe I can get an in with other people. What, Galahad? Galathaniel?
Yeah, Galathaniel.
Galathaniel. I got it eventually.
Gal Gadot, whatever. I don't know.
No, wait, that was who I was seeing. Ugh, God, what is the name of the other one?
Mornfell, I think.
Mornfell. Thank
and there's
you.
Cloudfang too, right?
Mornfell and Cloudfang. And see, that literally doesn't give two fucks about Gal's name and cannot remember for the life of her.
That's totally fine. I love it.
Cloudfang and Mornfell. Look, I'm on good terms with Gal. Maybe I can get an in with either one of them.
So, you're having this conversation and there's a knock at the door.
I'll go answer it. You stay here and be cleansed, because woof.
It's Kaylin, and she has a note, and she says, I have a note for Sita.
She's a little indisposed. I'm good. I can pass along.
Great, thank you.
Yep. Woof. Door shut.
And when she sees it's a note, she'll actually get out of the tub for this. Like, she's done bathing and all that kind of stuff. And she'll read it.
You had a bath bomb for Eid, so you could probably use that.
Yeah.
Oh my
Good
God.
timing.
Yeah.
Yes. Perfect.
And it smells of sandalwood.
Oh.
It's the best. All right. You look at the note, and it is familiar handwriting to you.
Okay.
This is your best friend.
God damn it. This is okay.
And in the note, it pretty much says, I need you home now. I'm sorry. I know you're doing important work, but there's something that needs to be taken care of here.
Okay. Is
Please
that
come.
all it says?
It's pretty much like, please come home. we need you. There's things happening in this area.
Okay, and Sita's going to interpret that as danger.
Because it's, yeah, she's not going to spell that out because it's a note.
Yeah.
And doesn't want to, yeah.
Okay. Sita comes back in. Or I'm assuming everyone's still in the bathroom, or has everyone followed Sita out?
I probably would. I always take a bath when I want. It's just relaxing and it's lovely. But I get up and sort of do the big shake, and I'm like floopy bubber.
Ah. Sita will actually go wherever Bubber is, and where is Bubber sitting?
Probably sitting somewhere in the main sort of like the common room.
Okay, she's gonna go and she's gonna sit directly physically next to him, and it's almost like whatever was in that note has upset her, and she just kind of wants to sit next to Bubber and almost like lean on them a little bit, and she'll look around at everyone and she'll go, "I have bad news."
Oh no, Gal wants another date with you?
I mean, that, yes, but no, this is worse.
Morntel wants a date with you?
Share. What's wrong, Sita?
I need to go back to the Atavi villages. There's danger there. I don't know what's going on, but once I found out that the Vasahattans had made headway into that area, I sent a note home just to check in on my Sadaya and just to make sure that everything was okay. And things are not okay. And she won't tell me what's going on because this is a node and it can be intercepted.
So when are we leaving?
Yeah, I mean, Kaylin, we should probably go first thing in the morning, and
this
I can
isn't
tell
that kind
Kaylin
of a trip,
we're gone
is
for
it, Sita?
days.
Hold on, everyone. If we all suddenly pack up and leave, that's going to be incredibly suspicious.
But it's the villages that...
I know, Prakirti, and I am so sorry to do this to you, but I'm going to go ahead by myself.
I will go with you.
I wish you could, Bubber. I truly do wish you could. I need all of you here to stay behind, to protect each other, to look out for each other, to carry on the ruse just a couple more days. And I'm going to write ahead, and I will write a letter back letting you know if it's safe to come or not, because I don't know what I'm walking into there. There's not. She'll show the note to everyone. She'll be like, there's nothing in here to tell me how bad it is. I don't know what I'm going to be walking into. And my priority is to keep all of you safe.
Nobody really needs me over here, and someone needs to watch.
Bubber, I need you over here. Don't you understand? I need you, and I need you here with this team. Otherwise, I'm never going to be able to sleep at night.
Bubber just stays quiet.
I will stay behind on one condition.
What's that?
Stop by Ridwari, check on my grandmother.
110% I will do so, and I will add that to the note.
When you said danger, I went, there's a lot of possibilities.
There's far too many possibilities, and that's why I'm going to write ahead and investigate, and I will report back as soon as possible.
Bubber at this point gets up, goes to their room, and closes the door.
Damn it.
I'll see to them. Not now, but in time.
I know.
They'll be all right.
I know. I might... No, I need to talk to them. That was a lot that just got dumped on them in one day.
It was.
The rest of the team, are you all okay? Do you all understand why I have to do this?
I'm not here to question your situation. You gotta go take care of it. Go take care of it. We'll hold on the fort here.
I don't like it. I led a village since I was 6 years old, though. I understand sacrifices. Just check on my people for me.
I will absolutely check on your people for you. I give you my word. And I'm sure I will see all of you very soon. I'll give you word when it's safe to come. And you all can meet me there, because I would honestly love to show you my village, if it's safe.
You should be willing to call us for help if you need it as well.
I promise.
We will cover our tracks here somehow.
Tell Gal. Damn it! What am I gonna tell Gal?
We
If
can
Gal
figure
sends
something out. Like, we're clever. We're smart. You don't need a cover story for him. We'll see to it.
We'll
Kavi
dress
grins very wide.
Kavi. We'll dress Kavi up in your clothes.
Cause I look like a tiger.
Kavi will stand on my shoulders, and we will pretend to be you. Honestly,
See, the
I'm not-
starts laughing.
I'm not certain Gal is gonna make it through the week.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean, all sorts of things can happen when we sneak onto a boat.
This is true. And Kavi, she looks at Kavi suspiciously, and she's like,
Hmm?
"What are you cooking up?"
Halfling pipeweed.
No, you've got other schemes on the brain.
Have you ever met me, Sito? Since when have I ever had a scheme that lasted more than like 30 seconds, like took place more than 30 seconds into the future? I'm not here to plant, but I improvise well. He comes sniffing around for you. We'll concoct something. We'll take care of it. We've got
Okay.
share.
You know what?
got
We could just
Prakirti.
tell him it was feminine issues.
It would
You know,
probably
he
work.
might buy that.
We'll just tell him you're in a way.
We'll figure it out. I hate to do this. I'm so sorry. She like actually looks like completely like heartbroken. She's like, I hate to do this. And she'll be like, Kavi, do one more favor for me.
Anything.
Send a note to Lady Minsei. Let her know where I'm going.
Done.
Just so that she's aware of the situation.
We have 2 of the papers left, correct?
Yeah,
Should you leave one with us?
that's exactly what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
So she'll give one to Kavi and she'll keep one for herself just in case. She'll kind of look around the room and she'll go, okay, I better go talk to Bubber.
And just kind of put my hand on your shoulder because I assume you're still sitting down, so I actually can do this. But good luck.
Thank you.
After she leaves, I think we should have a comic relief sudden explosion where the 2 of us are having some sort of dust cloud dust up over the paper because I want it.
I can just see that in like cartoon features.
That's
where,
basically what I'm thinking.
like, he's gonna pluck it and Kavi's like flailing and running away with it, and it's just like a little chase scene around the room. That's so cute. Mine.
Mine? No, the boss gave it to me. Fuck you. I can get on the roof. I'm out of here. Later.
And then you run up to the roof with the paper.
Heights, my one weakness.
Could talk to the roof dials and see what's going on.
They won't help me.
Aww.
So you go into, you knock, I'm assuming you knock on the door.
Yes, I knock.
It's actually locked.
Bubber, please. Knock, knock, knock.
After about 10 minutes, the door unlocks.
And she'll step in. And she'll close the door behind her and lock it.
I'm gonna go get my Urhu real quick, sit outside this room, and just play some music so nobody can hear what's going on in there.
That's
That's beautiful.
That I was sitting on my desk when you enter, and I was quickly folding up something.
What are you doing?
Just making something.
Plans?
No, just and just hands you a piece of paper and what seems to be a small sort of cylinder, like something wrapped in a cylindrical thing.
And she'll take the paper and the cylinder and she'll go, what is it?
Just something on the road.
Okay, but what is it?
It's just literally a note and wrapped in is, do you open it now or
Yeah, she'll open it now.
As you do, it's like, no, on the road.
Okay.
Just,
she'll be...
I don't think I can handle it if you read it in front of me.
Fuck it. And she opens it.
So it says, "Mere Piarecita, I do believe in you and know you will be fine on your own. I will miss you dearly and hope you accomplish what you set out to do. If you ever feel alone, just look at the night sky. I will be looking at the same stars as you every night. If you ever miss me, just sniff this little token of me and it's like I'm there. With love, Upper Share."
And she smiles at him. She smiles at them, and she pulls them in for a hug, and she goes, "Thank you."
And I'm first like limp frozen, and then I just accept the hug.
I meant it, I need you here. I trust you and Kavi to keep Asha and Prakirti safe. Prakirti in particular listens to you, and that's important. Otherwise, I would gladly bring you with me.
I know. I'm starting to feel like my position here is causing more harm than good. Everybody knows me. I'm one big target. I don't have any spy game. And I couldn't even protect you today from the horrible experience you had.
Sita thinks for a bit, and she goes, "Do you want to cuddle?
Okay.
Come on, lie down. Let's just chill out for a little bit before I go.
And
Could use that."
goes down next to you and lets you lead whatever amount of affection you want.
And she'll just kind of snuggle up to them, and she'll go, "I appreciate it, when you protect me. It means a lot to me. Even though I can protect myself, but you always care. And don't think I don't notice, because I do. I will miss you."
I will miss you too.
Good. Keep everyone safe so that I can see you soon.
Okay.
She'll just kind of hug them and rub their back and just kind of cuddle with them for a bit.
And they will follow suit.
Aww.
I'm just gonna give that a moment.
I'm having feels.
It's good feelings. It just needs a moment. Okay.
So the little carving, if you see it, is a carving of a tiger, like with stripes, made out of sandalwood. So it's always gonna keep smelling.
Okay, how can you not fall in love with Bubbershare when they do stuff like that? Oh my god. He does so turn up that she has to leave now. Aww.
And the music plays on.
She'll be like, "Thank you, it's incredible." It's almost poetic that there's music in the background. Like, that's...
Yeah.
It's like there's this beautiful music in the background, cuddling
I
happening.
feel like it's in the tune of Capicho Badal Verse.
Yeah, it probably is.
And do you spend time cuddling? Are you leaving in the morning?
Yeah, she'll leave in the morning. What time of day is it?
It's late afternoon.
Yeah, she'll spend the rest of the day with Bubba and with Prakirti. She wants them to both feel comfortable and confident in her, leaving and not being there for a little bit. And she keeps reminding them that she's going to see them all very soon and that she's going to call for them when everything is safe and that she's not like goodbye forever, just for a little bit. And like she'll keep pestering Kavi and just being like, "Remember to do this and remember to do this."
I'm writing the note. I've got the note is written. Sita, I'm gonna send it. Just you need to in through the nose, out through the mouth, and out of my face, Sita. Jesus.
Kavi, I'm not gonna see you for a week, and she'll just pull Kavi into a hug. And she'll be like, "Damn it."
Okay.
Listen, you team of, I don't know, you're family now, okay? It's hard for me to leave.
I'm not worried about you. I'm worried about them. I
Me
believe
too.
you will be fine.
I'll be fine.
They'll be fine. I just kind of like I can't shove Bubber's here, but I can kind of like push on their leg as if I were
Oh,
like,
I'm
nah.
not that far away. Like, I'm not that close. After school, when you get up and go, it takes me like about 10-15 minutes before I join in. And even then, I'm sort of like giving you space so that you can spend time with everyone else too.
I mean, Sita doesn't exactly leave Bubba alone. Like, she'll keep finding ways to like sit next to them, and then sit next to Prakirti, and like sit next to Asha. Like, she keeps intentionally like moving around the room. She's like, yeah, partially because she wants to be able to make sure that she spends time with everyone, but also because she's worried about everyone. She's completely mother henning. It's the most ridiculous thing that you have
Spy
ever
mom.
seen, where she's got like
You're spy mom.
separation. Aww. And she's like, yeah.
I'm like writing that note to Lady Mince. It's just like you guys are doing whatever, and I'm just like, hey, how do you spell insubordination?
Kavi!
What? It's no. I'm
K-A-V.
okay. Haha. Yes, that's very good. You know, you're forgetting one of these isn't in your spelling. Haha.
It's not insubordination, Kavi.
Just lift up a note that says haha. Like it's. I'm kidding.
Wait, did you just send Lady Mince a haha?
No, it's on a regular piece of paper, shirt.
Oh, by the
Give
way,
me-
the piece of paper you have, Leona, with the note, is the same piece of paper that Prakirti gave me.
Oh fuck! I forgot about that. Oh my god, I forgot about
The
that.
one that wanted to be a heartfelt note.
Oh right! Oh my god, that's right. So
Oh, I'm
good.
gonna cry! How dare you!
I totally forgot about that
That's
note.
good.
Oh my god.
Excellent callback.
Oh!
Thank you for that, Miriam.
That's some good shit there.
So if the paper's ever out, Prakirti, you would recognize what that paper is.
I
It's just saying to you, I did it!
That's my headcanon now. Every time the paper comes out, if Prakirti see it, the paper just goes, I did it! It's just like,
I don't know how to high five a piece of paper.
I think it's a high five with a finger. You just go boop.
Yeah, I walk over and I go boop to the piece of paper. It's up to you if you want to figure that one out.
I don't think anyone would think that was odd. They're just like, all right.
Yeah, Sita's not gonna question that. Also, in response to Kavi's sass, a pillow goes flying. It misses Kavi. Just for the heck of it, but she just tosses it at her.
Just
I
flies
imagine-
overhead, hits the wall, slides down.
Kavi is hard to hit with ranged weapons, I imagine. And I've thought about it. Not
Welcome to
really.
try.
I'm kidding.
Can I try to aim with the pillow to kind of back of the head?
Kavi? Sita
Yeah.
or Prakirti? Yeah.
Kavi.
Sure.
What's my defense? Let's see here.
This is what unarmed, like you're just throwing something? Is it like just accuracy? Yeah.
So just
Luckily, I have weapon focus pillow.
so that's a 12.
Defense of 13, baby!
You just like, yeah. Kavi's like, nuh-uh. Just ducks out of the way, like hears it coming. He's like, psh, nope.
You know, last time you threw a pillow at me, you asked first.
Oh, hey, Kavi. Would you like a pillow to your face?
I am busy on important Harika business right now. Thank you very much. As the duly appointed executor
And
of
there's a
Sita's
pillow
estate.
that lands on your hand as you do that.
Okay, well now you just made a mess of a pillow, so I hope you're satisfied. I'm trying to write a thing over here, and
Did the pillow like get like skewered on the pen?
Yeah, sure. Why not? For funsies. I don't care.
I'm over here, and I just used my enchant object spell to make find a pillow that wants to be thrown. So it's now +1 to hit, and very eager. And I just hand it to Bobershare. and says, "It's excited. It's up to you what you do with it."
Is there like a full defense action I can take?
Do you have a what?
I'm looking at the combat actions now because I'm under attack.
I didn't hear what you said. Are you going to defend? Are you going to...
Yeah, I'm just wondering, do I need to roll initiative and take a full defense action?
So the properties of these pillow, because of this spell, it now is +1 to hit, +1 to pillow damage, and can hit incorporeal targets if you're pillow fighting with a ghost.
I love it. And Sita will grab another pillow, turn, and on Bubba share. Just pillow fight.
Yep, and I just let it happen. I don't defend.
So the two of you start pillow fighting, does everyone else join in on this pillow fight?
I don't.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I have to like two-hand it, but yeah.
I like it. This whole evening devolves into a pillow fight. Asha also gets into it, and they are adorable, of course.
That's not fair. They can like fly and dive bomb us.
They're very cutthroat. They'll like steal pillows from everybody and like hoard them, and then just like attack.
I am a tiny pillow berserker. I'm dual wielding. Yeah. I'm doing whirling dervish stuff with the pillow badly. I don't know if I actually hit anybody, but that's not important.
Sita will applaud. She'll be like, "That is awesome."
I am going to take that eager pillow and I'm going to aim for Sita's behind. Very Dever sort of style.
I knew you would make wise use of it.
Aim for that ass.
So that's a 15.
What is your...
That's a 15 with
What's
the
your defense?
Hold up. I keep looking at the wrong set of notes. My defense is 14.
It hits you. So the evening devolves into a pillow fight. You have a fun evening of friendship and enjoyment with the people.
They'll probably even like order food in,
like food, and you have a pretty much party, fun, spend time together.
Somebody reaches for the food to start to throw it, and I'm just like, That's for mouths, not for throwing.
No.
Can I try to do like a trick shot where I'm actually aiming for your mouth? Like sort of like a, see if you can catch it.
To Kavi? Sure.
Yeah.
Me or?
Yeah, to Kavi.
Oh, absolutely. 100%.
Yeah, so like trying out.
This is Kavi's specialty.
Like, that's the thing. If you keep throwing food at me, I will continue to escalate. It's like, no, I'm gonna like jump off of the couch and catch it midair. Or like,
yeah, you can do tricks.
So, Barbershare, make me an accuracy roll, and Kavi, make me an acrobatics if you have that, dex acrobatics or something along those lines. Okay.
So
I have performance, but I mean, come on. I've got courage. My halfling. What up, baby?
I don't think you need to really worry about it, y'all.
Parkour.
Barbershare's throws aren't the best, but Kavi, you are so good at moving around and getting whatever you need. They just land in your mouth every time, and you're like doing backflips.
Oh yeah.
And like standing upside down, like also.
Now I'm doing sort of like, hey, anyone wants to bet whether Kavi will do this with this thing while doing that? Sort of
yeah.
like,
I will take all bets.
Every time Sita's like, I will wager, and she'll pick up a piece of food, and she's like, I'll wager a piece of cheese.
Done. Cheese is mine. I'm gonna backflip for this one without looking. Come on.
Kavi, and she'll take a sip.
So you spend the evening in fun and frolic, enjoying time with friends until everyone goes to sleep, and you get up early the next morning to see Sita off. Oh, go ahead.
I actually sleep up on the roof tonight.
Oh, okay.
Someone should probably throw a tomato
because it's moon. Because of the moon.
And also the stars.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
That's good shit.
Someone should throw a tomato for Kavi to catch, though, just to stay on brand.
Very true.
You all wake up early the next morning to see Sita off. You have a nice breakfast together, and Sita goes on her way. And that
can I hire a horse?
Yes, of course.
Okay. So ride up on a horse.
Yeah.
So can I catch her as she heads out the door, actually? Because I want to gotten like downstairs, and like as you're departing, be like sitting there by the doorway, and just as you're leaving, it's like, hey.
Huh?
I didn't want to say anything in front of them, because I wouldn't want to question what you're doing in front of everyone else. This is a profoundly stupid idea, but I would do it too. Good luck out there.
Thank you.
And I head back inside.
I'm
And
on the balcony watching her leave.
yeah.
And I will come join Babar Share.
I come out with 3 cups of tea. Because it's the
Well,
morning,
Asha,
right?
4 too. 4.
4.
Because Asha's there as
4.
well.
I come out with a tray with cups of tea for us.
Yeah, I love it. And as
Sure.
all of you are standing on the balcony watching Sita right away, that is where we'll close it tonight. So,
Thanks, y'all.
Gonna miss you.
Leona is going to be gone for 2 weeks, so we had to make sure that we had a reason for Sita to leave, but still be able to come back. So that is what's happening with that.
He'll be writing letters and, updating folks and stuff like that. I'll be away, but I'll be kind of on vacation, so I'll see if I can slide you stuff, Kate, and we can keep things interesting.
That'd be awesome.
Done deal.
All right, let's go around and share how you're feeling.
Not the mop.
How you're feeling, not the mop. Oh, DPM, I love you. Okay, how you're feeling and who you are and where we can find you on the internet. Let us start with Fox.
It's me. Hey folks, I remain Fox Barrett at Fox_Barrett on the Twitter, where I still am not very active. I don't know. I've been busy. There's all kinds of shit popping off on the channel, which I would love to tell you about, except those are the notes for this game, and that's just a browser window. That's not helpful at all. Wow, guess who doesn't have her notes in front of her? Okay, we're gonna find out how much I know off the top of my head. So, I'm in Avithna. You already know what it is. Monday nights, I am part of our masks game, which is starting to wrap up. It goes on at 9:30 Eastern time. We've got a special guest coming in for tomorrow night's game, which is gonna be rad, but otherwise we're kind of congealing. I think we've got like 2 sessions left. Like, we're coming in super quick, and yeah, like up at the end of the month, we're going to be doing like a little wrap-up session of just like, hey, this is what the game was all about, kind of a post-mortem. But otherwise, actual sessions, I think it's like tomorrow and the week after. And that's it for us. And we're moving on to non-super pastures. What you just... Kate, you asked me what I do. This is what I do. Before this stream, you may have missed it. I was over on Devil's Luck Gaming, because every Sunday night I am part of their Shadowrun game with our co-founder Throck, who GMs it, and it is amazing. And we somehow managed to be, I think we out-horny. No, we didn't out-horny this. You guys managed to step it up, but we almost out-hornied Avithna. It got real weird. There was a city council member and a mistress and a whole thing. You should come check it out. We didn't, we got to yell at cops. It was great. Shadowrun over at Devil's Luck Gaming. Yeah. What else am I doing? I've got a Scum and Villainy game coming up. I'll tell you more about that when it's actually happening. Mariam's in it. It's awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I hope. The charity stream. No. No. I will shove your character out of an airlock. That is a promise. I'm gonna be doing stuff for the charity stream that's coming up at the end of the month. Like, I'm in a rad Star Trek game. I'm gonna be running a hopefully rad Dungeon World game. Lord only knows where else I'll end up producing stuff all over that. It's gonna be great. We're raising money for Racist Texas. It's a really good charity that does really great work. You should come check that out when it happens. Check the Welcome to the Party Twitter for more information on that, or maybe come into our Discord, which is over there, down there somewhere. Cause I'm also all over that. Come in there, say that you have gay feelings, I'll materialize. Yeah.
True.
And that's it for the moment. That's me.
And you're also in the Raiders Project.
I'm also a write person. Yes. Sometimes I write things. I edit things often over there, and I'm trying to write more things, but people keep handing my plate, and I've got things on my plate.
Aw, I know all about that life.
Don't awe me. I did this to myself.
No,
So,
that's a mood. Yeah.
This is me doing me to me. So anyway, that is all of it. Thank you. Leon.
All right. How are you feeling?
Oh God, right, the game. We also just did a game. It was great. Yeah, it's fine. Whatever. I don't know. No, Kate was fantastic. Yeah, it's
This is my check-in to make sure everyone's okay. Deal with it.
I'm fine. No, it's bittersweet to see Sita go. But like, I get it. That's the thing. Like, as a character, like Kave's just like, this is a bad fucking idea, but I guess we're doing it. Okay. And more wants to make sure the team like continues to be cohesive. and recognizes the importance of us being here. Is less worried about losing the asset and more worried about, like, Sita, don't go get fucking killed. I'm gonna have to explain it to Lady Minsei, and it'll be bad.
She promises she will not get killed.
Kavi's mostly just thinking, like, oh god, am I in charge now? Oh no. So
Kavi is in charge now.
no lie, they did this is literally exactly what happened to me on the Shadowrun stream earlier. And
Well,
Okay, so moving on.
You can share in the duties, okay? 50-50.
some people have greatness thrust upon them.
Because you're great and you can handle it.
How dare. Please make Mariam talk now.
Mariam.
Hi, I'm Mariam, and like a lot of us here, I do many things, but it's okay. It's self-inflicted. So let's start with so Saturday evenings, and next Saturday is going to be our finale, our write up. Sorry.
Wrap up.
Sorry. Our wrap up. Yes.
It's very
That's
late.
what I meant.
It's very late.
A wrap up of our Monster of the Week game, which is Who Are the Monsters on the Greyhawk channel. And then right after that is Adventures in Ugni, where I play a somewhat silly, somewhat in the middle of some sort of like quarter life crisis, a hobgoblin wizard. And then I'm here on Sundays, 8:30 p.m., usually playing, GMing, or cheerleading for 3V, which is now on a break for 2 weeks and returning September 1st. And Leona can talk more about that. And then I'm here for Emissaries of Avithna, where I am a thirsty and emotional tiger folk. And I also GM the Musafir's podcast, which is going to a little more chill schedule from weekly to bi-weekly. I mean, it was supposed to be bi-weekly, but I kept doing bonus content. But I really got to slow down. So we're going to be...
After yourself.
Yeah. So regardless of whether there's bonus or episodes, they will always be bi-weekly now. And I'm also part of the Editors Project. And I will also be doing things for One Drop for Flint on August 24th. And I think
so will
that
I.
is going to come up.
I'm in that game.
Yeah, and Fox is also in it. Same thing. And August for the Rice's charity stream, I will also be running a game, playing in the Star Trek game, and also probably producing as well. That's not yet confirmed, but yeah, I do many things, and I will be in the said Scum and Villainy game, and I will be running a short shot in September, Dungeon World Sursamine, with 2 of the people on the stream.
I'm in that too.
I'm in that too. And I'm also in Mariam's GM game, the Dungeon World game for the charity stream.
No, it's actually D&D 5e.
Oh, it's D&D 5e. My bad. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. We switched over.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm doing a lot of things. So Twitter, media_junkie for all that info.
Go team.
Yay.
How did you feel?
Yeah.
Sorry.
How did I feel?
You're totally fine, Lana.
Gosh. Oh gosh, so many feels. And it's this like Bubber and Sita's relationship grew in unexpected and sort of awesome ways. And yeah, feels like, and I will miss you as a player as well.
I'm gonna miss you guys so much.
Yeah. But you'll be back. It's not like we're killing you or anything.
Oh yeah, I'll be
Or
back.
are we? No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. I'm totally kidding.
I'll be spamming that group chat and being like, "Yo, how was it? What did you do?" Like,
you're on vacation, Leona.
I can't stay away. You know me.
Yeah. So
Sita takes off. We just go to the Assassin's Guild. You know what you need to do.
I actually approve of this plan.
Okay, Silent Ferret.
I mean, to go to the Assassin's Guild and tell them to kill Gal. That'll be fine. It'll be fine.
All right. I'm Silent Ferrets. I'm at Thousand Heads on Twitter. I also do too many things. I'm starting to record tomorrow we're actually doing session 0 recording for a weird reality incepting game for the podcast for Welcome to the Party. It's going to be weird. I'm going to be running Unknown Armies in the fall for Welcome to the Party on Mondays during the day for some reason. So it's probably going to be heavily inspired by daytime soap operas, because why not? I'm recording a podcast about solo play RPGs right now. And I also am designing a bunch of games. That's silentferrets.itch.io. My intersectional anti-fascist minority people on the run from the fascists game. We wrapped up the playtest last week, and it was really, really good and really, really complicated at the end, because it really worked well. And even though we didn't, like, I don't know, it's been a really emotional game for me, and I was really proud of it. So that was exciting. So that's my stuff.
And how do you feel about tonight?
I finally got to do one of the things Procurity was built to do, and I'm very excited about that.
Yay!
Which is ask people questions and find out the info.
Shockingly well. That's probably the highest roll we've gotten in this game.
Yeah, that was a really good roll.
Like,
She
Holy
gets a +6 on that too. Like that's one of her main things, is investigate by asking.
23, yeah. Whew. 6, a 6, and a 5.
It's that and cast spells and not much else.
It's good. It's good though. That's good stuff.
I was really excited to do it, and I really liked the way it kind of manifested also as, like, I put on a mask. I'm a totally different person. I walk away, and Kavi's like, "Who are you?"
With Prakriti.
So that was fun.
All right, Leona.
Hi, my name is Leona. You can find me on Twitter at the Leona Maple. And I also always do too many things. What can I say? I'm going on holiday, so for once I'll be not doing too many things. I'll be doing like 3 things only.
Do less things.
Do less things. Yeah, that's my goal for September, is to do less things. Yeah. So what can I tell you? Let's see. Well, I'm on the Miss Offers with Mariam. I'm going to be in some of these races charity stream games, and I'm a mod on the Discord, so I'll be hanging out there and helping out and running all the stuff, so feel free to hop in. My Invisible Victorious is now on summer break, and we'll be restarting again in September, so we'll be coming back. I'm going to try and bring some new folks on board and have, some really cool new games. I'm still working on getting someone really exciting and awesome for the end of the Races charity stream, because we're doing a special episode of 3V for that, so I'll probably be sharing that news on social media, so follow me on Twitter if you want to know more about that. What else do? I volunteer for See the Table magazine. And I'm also in September going to be in Mariam's Dungeon World game, and I'm going to be on Dragon Dark Days. Well, I think it's going to be some sort of pirate game presented by the Dragon Dark Days team. And
yeah, it's called Blood and Shackles.
Blood and Shackles. So Dragon Dark Days presents Blood and Shackles, and I get to play a pirate. I'm playing a piratey bard, so I'm very, very excited for that game. Yar! So that's me.
Yar.
I'm going to miss y'all.
And how did you feel about tonight?
I have so many feels. That was just like a bit of a whirlwind to get so much done in one night. And it kind of just took a roller coaster, and it was just a lot of fun. And I'm super going to miss this game and these folks, and I can't wait to come back. And I think we've planted some really good seeds tonight, and I'm just looking forward to seeing where they go and what happens next. And I hope Gal gets staked or something.
Staked? He's not a vampire, Jesus. Actually,
we were talking in chat about how he probably is, but
That's fair.
I mean, staking him is possible and could happen, especially if we set the boat on fire.
To be fair, I
Right.
suppose.
I mean, it is Tinder.
It is Tinder.
Oh, man.
Yeah, no, I have all the feels, and Sita has all the feels, and I love some good feels. So this was awesome, y'all. Thank you.
And I am Kate. I go by me admit on the Twitters. I do a lot on this channel too, surprisingly. I did not think that I would be this way. But anyway, I DM this game on Sunday nights. I play in the Rifts, Blood, Dirt, and Chrome game at 8 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesdays. We have fun. I play a snarky half fairy wizard who's butt. She great. And we have motorcycles with chainsaw wheels. So, you know, we can't beat that stuff.
Floating motorcycles.
Floating motorcycles with chainsaw wheels. It's good stuff. And I'm also part of Dragon Dark Days, which is actually just ended this last week. It's a great time to go watch the whole thing. We just finished both Waterdeep Dragon Heist and then Tomb of Annihilation, and we did not all die.
What?
It was amazing, and the ending, I cried like a baby. So y'all better go watch it.
Yeah, I cried. And it was good stuff. And we are taking a few weeks off, and then we will be starting with Blood and Shackles as pirates, and I can't wait. It's gonna be fun. And Leona's joining us.
Yes.
And that is on Friday nights at 9 p.m. Eastern time. And then I'm part of the Writers Project as an editor, and I am helping with the charity fundraiser stream for Racist Texas at the end of the month. And you guys, we have some awesome prizes that we're going to be giving away. I know there are 2 full legendary bundles from D&D Beyond. We have PDFs of certain things to go to people who donate $5 and $10. We have just gotten a book, a package from Rook and Raven. Palladium is sending us stuff. Avery Elder is giving us copies of Dream Apart, Dream Askew, and Monster Hearts 2. So, like, we just have so many cool things coming and more. It's really exciting. Die Hard Dice is sending us stuff. Yeah, it's just really exciting. So you're going to want to check that out and come be a part of the fundraiser. And it's August 30th through September 1st. And it's going to be awesome. And I'm really excited about that. So, yes. Yeah, it's growing every day, DBM. We are upwards of a lot of monies of giveaways, and we're trying to raise $5,000. So I think that we can really do it. So come check us out there. Hang out with us on the Discord. Check out our Patreon. It's the best way to support us. All that money goes to the creators of this channel. Podcasts, merch, all that fun stuff. Do the things.
Merch. I'm tapping it all in.
No, that's why I was like, do the things.
Oh.
Send the chat block.
And the chat block. Ooh, Joe, that's a really great idea.
That's a great idea. I think they're on my list to contact this week. So, yeah.
Yeah,
maybe.
we're still in contact with folks. So stay tuned as we get more free crap.
Yeah, it's a very long list. But anyway, yes, it's good stuff. Who are we rating tonight?
That is exactly what I am figuring out.
Good times.
Yeah, we can either there's one person called Lechesty Rue. They're doing Sundays and Dragons. And there's another one, and they're doing D&D night. There's a cat laying on the table, and they have a map out, and I'm like,
yes, cats.
Okay, so
Done.
we're gonna go and raid.
Cats.
We're gonna go and raid Chick Drummer 88 because there's a cat laying on the table, and it makes me really happy. All right.
Go get your emotes ready. Be excited. Let them know. Show them the love. Give them a follow if you feel like it.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna raid.
And it's counting down. Doop-a-doop-boop-boop-boo. Everyone, bye!
Bye. We'll see you all next week.